Have you ever laid in bed staring at the ceiling, wondering why sleep just won't come, even though you're so tired? You remember the days when your head touched the pillow and morning came in a blink. But now the nights feel longer. Your body restless, your mind full of little thoughts. It's not worry, not exactly. It's just that peaceful sleep doesn't visit like it used to. Dear friends, if this sounds like you, you're not alone. Many of us, as we grow older, find that sleep becomes more like a guest than a habit, unpredictable, distant. We may start to ask, is this just how it's going to be from now on? If so, that would be a shame, wouldn't it? Because good sleep is such a blessing, don't you think? It's a time when our bodies and minds recharge, preparing us for the joys and challenges that lie ahead. It's during sleep that we process the day's experiences, turning them into memories. Sleep helps us wake up feeling refreshed, ready to tackle a new day with energy and focus. So what can we do when sleep seems like a distant memory? The first step is understanding why sleep is avoiding us. And here's something you may not have heard before. Sometimes the reason isn't stress or age or too much thinking. Sometimes it's something as simple and as fixable as a missing vitamin. That's right. One tiny vitamin can significantly impact our sleep quality. But which vitamin is this magical ZZZ? It's vitamin D. Now, you may be thinking, vitamin D? How does that make sense? I get plenty of sunshine, don't I? Well, not quite as much as you think. You see, our bodies produce vitamin D when our skin is exposed to sunlight, but only for about 10 to 30 minutes per day. And it's not that simple. Many factors can affect our body's ability to make vitamin D, like the time of day, the season, our age, skin color, and even the amount of cloud cover. So it's pretty common for people, especially as they age, to fall short on their daily vitamin D intake. Here's where it gets interesting. Research shows that people with sleep problems often have low vitamin D levels. Studies have found that those with insomnia have lower vitamin D levels compared to those who sleep well. And when researchers increase vitamin D levels in these individuals, guess what happens? Their sleep improves. Isn't that incredible? But wait, there's more. Vitamin D also plays a role in regulating our internal body clock, which controls sleep-wake cycles. Having enough vitamin D helps maintain the body's natural rhythm, making it easier to fall asleep and stay that way. So what should you do if you're struggling to sleep? First, try spending some time in the sun, letting those rays kiss your skin and make you feel alive. And if that's not enough, consider taking a vitamin D supplement. Experts recommend about 600 to 800 international units of vitamin D daily. But always remember, it's best to speak with your doctor before starting any new supplements. Friends, sometimes the solution to our problems can be hiding in the simplest of things, waiting for us to discover it. In this case, a little vitamin D, a bit of sunshine. Who would have thought that something so small could make such a big difference, right? If you find this information helpful, please like and share it with your family and friends. Your support helps spread awareness about the connection between nutrition and sleep. Thank you for watching. Sweet dreams. If you're finding this information useful, please consider subscribing. You might be surprised to hear this, but one of the most overlooked reasons older adults struggle with sleep is a quiet little deficiency of something called vitamin D. Yes, the same vitamin we often hear about for bones. But did you know it also plays a powerful role in our sleep cycles? Picture this. Inside our brain, there's a natural rhythm, like a beautiful old clock, telling our body when to rest and when to rise. That rhythm is partly regulated by sunlight, and vitamin D is the messenger. When we don't get enough, the clock starts to tick out of tune. We stay awake longer. We wake up too early, and sleep, it becomes fragile. Now, here's the thing. As we age, our skin gets less efficient at making vitamin D from sunlight. On top of that, many of us stay indoors more often. The result, our vitamin D levels slowly drop, and so does our quality of sleep. Let me share with you a story about Mrs. H, a lovely 72-year-old retired teacher. For nearly 2 years, she struggled to fall asleep. She tried warm milk. She turned off the TV early. She even counted backwards from 500. Nothing worked. Then during a regular checkup, her doctor noticed her vitamin D was quite low. Just a small daily supplement combined with morning sun on her porch made a gentle but noticeable difference. Within weeks, her nights became calmer and restful sleep slowly returned. So how can you care for yourself better? Starting today, here are 3 gentle, natural ways to boost your vitamin D and help your body find its restful rhythm again. Tip 1, morning light is magic. Step outside in the morning, even for just 10 to 15 minutes. Sit by the window, enjoy your tea near a sunny spot, or take a quiet walk if you're able. Natural sunlight helps your brain reset the sleep-wake cycle and produces vitamin D in the skin. Tip 2, add vitamin D foods to your day. Salmon, sardines, egg yolks, and even mushrooms can naturally support your vitamin D levels. You don't need much, just a few thoughtful bites during the week. Your body will thank you. Tip 3, consider a gentle supplement. With your doctor's guidance, for many older adults, even a healthy diet and sunshine aren't quite enough. A low-dose vitamin D3 supplement, often 800 to 1000 U per day, may gently help your sleep return. But always check with your doctor before starting anything new. As we age, it's common to encounter sleep disturbances. But remember, dear friends, small steps matter. You don't need to overhaul your life. Just adding a little sun, a little nourishment, and a little awareness can quietly restore what we thought we'd lost. Thank you for watching. If you found this information helpful, please consider subscribing and sharing it with someone who might need it. Your support helps. Spread quality health information. Stay well and sleep soundly. Sleep, it's not just about closing our eyes. It's about healing, about giving the heart and mind a place to rest so that tomorrow feels lighter. I see you tossing and turning, wondering why sleep won't come. If you've been lying awake at night, wondering what's wrong with you, please hear this. Nothing is wrong with you. You're simply human, and your body, like a garden, sometimes just needs a little more sunlight, a little more care, and a little more patience. So many older adults feel isolated in their sleepless nights. But you are not alone. Dear friend, you and I, we walk this path together. And together we learn that aging is not a story of fading, but a story of transforming. Just because your nights are restless now doesn't mean they'll always be. Sometimes, peace is just one quiet change away, a gentle habit, a forgotten vitamin, a new understanding. You still have time and it matters. If you've made it this far in life, it means your story still matters. You still have mornings to wake up to, people to smile at, songs to hum while you cook, and even better sleep, waiting patiently to return. So tonight, don't count sheep. Count your quiet victories. You showed up for yourself today. You learned something new. You're taking back your rest, one evening at a time. I understand how frustrating and even scary it can be when you can't sleep. There's this idea that if we can't sleep, we're not healthy. But the truth is, sleep is one of the most complicated things our bodies do. It's a delicate dance of hormones, brain waves, and biological rhythms. It changes with our age, our emotions, and our environment. So it's normal to have questions, to seek answers, and to try different paths until you find what works best for you. And here's something I often think about when I can't sleep. If my mind is a garden, what seeds am I planting? Am I feeding worries and fears, or am I focusing on gratitude and joy? What stories am I telling myself about sleep? Am I saying, I never sleep well? Or am I reminding myself that I slept well last week and my body knows how to rest? Our thoughts are like seeds, and they can either sprout into more sleepless nights or into peaceful moments. The wisdom of our elders is a treasure. We have so much to learn from those who have walked this path before us. That's why I created a course called Wise Traditions, Simple Habits. It's a journey through ancient practices that have stood the test of time, from gentle exercises that honor our bones to mindful moments that calm our spirits. These are the practices I wish I had known sooner. But here's the beautiful part. You don't have to wait to start. Reaping the benefits, even a small step like trying a new breathing exercise or reflecting on 3 things you're grateful for can make a difference today. It's about weaving these habits into the tapestry of your life, making them your own by trying them out and seeing how they feel. Sleep isn't lost, dear friend. It's just waiting for you to invite it home, gently, wisely, and with love. If this message helped you, consider sharing it with someone you care about. And if you'd like more gentle health advice like this, you know where to find us. Just click the little bell, and we'll meet again soon.